We're on a field trip from Rotary. We're checking out Cary Library.
We just basically put a nickel in and then started talking and being to the census of New Brunswick here. We've got the U.S. Census and the Pioneer Times and the Aroostook Times on microfilm, and we have now most of the Houlton local newspapers also digitized. We got a little gap there along around Joe Fitzpatrick's birthday to mine, somewheres in that range that we're still working on finishing off because the microfilm wasn't of sufficient quality to digitize. So we've got to redo the papers completely to microfilm and then to digitize it. And of course the other big thing, as we mentioned before, is Ancestry.com being available for free here now, which is a tremendous resource. The only thing that I would caution you on, if you're looking online to do your family tree research, the information that you find online is as accurate as the person who put that online. And unfortunately, as it's becoming increasingly easy to put things up online, there's a lot of bad information up online as well. So what you find online in many sources, for example, like rootsweb.com, which is a free version of Ancestry.com, may or may not be accurate. In many cases, you'll find several different sources which will conflict each other. That basically is a guideline for going back to source documents to find out what the real truth is. A guest book here, and you may find some long-lost relatives who have come in here, done some research, and signed their name in the book and entered the various families that they've been researching.
I couldn't help it. Actually, your glass is sold to me.
He's a fixture here. And in the afternoon, and he's always coming. And so I will look. And then
You're married? No. Can you get upstairs 2 or 3 hours a day?
This is Linda Fosher. She's the librarian for Cary Library. And Linda, what is the circulation rate? I know you don't just do books here.
We don't, but book circulation, book magazines, DVDs, last year was about 99,000. We have about 55,000 in our collection, and that does not include anything that's electronic.
And what about the laptops we see in the background? What's the speed as far as connectivity here?
We have our line through the Maine State Library Network, and because of our computer usage, it warranted us being connected through the university system, so we get 100 BPSs, and most public libraries have 10. So it's very, very fast.
This is an Andrew Carnegie Library.
Unique place, that's for sure.
Private, but about 80% of them now are in private collections. Bring it down just a little, well, there we go. Yeah, there we go. That's all right.
Who is Shep Cary?
Well, Shep Cary was the leading lumberman, legislator, and legend of 19th century Aroostook County. In the 1840s, was rumored to have employed as many as 2,000 men logging on the Big Black, Little Black, St. John, Allagash, Fish, and Aroostook rivers. And if that's true, which we believe it is, that he did something that no other man or woman before or after has ever done to employ 2,000 people in Aroostook County. Shep had 3 sons. One was Theo Cary, who was the editor of the Aroostook Times for 5 or 6 decades. and he owned and edited the newspaper to his liking. Another son was Jefferson Cary, for whom the Cary Medical Center in Caribou is named. And the third son was Dr. George Cary, for whom Cary Lake is named. And Dr. George Cary, on his death, allowed for a significant amount of money to form a library in the town of Houlton. And he did it in memory of his mother and father, Shepherd and Susanna Whitaker Cary. At the same time, Andrew Carnegie donated $10,000 for the construction of the library building, which was made out of local granite from Cochrane Lake.